Sofia Medical University, the campus is really good, it's really friendly and I really enjoy it. Inside Sofia Medical University, obviously we have different buildings, and within those buildings you have your classes and your seminars as well as lectures. So I'm a dental student, which means that I attend obviously dental faculty, I attend the dental prosthetics, I visit the dental clinics as well as the lecture halls, which is available for everyone to visit. The dental faculty has a lot of equipment and a lot of things for students to learn and for them to, grasp how to become a dentist, which is really helpful. The campus inside also has canteens and where you can drink obviously and meet your friends and catch up and socialise. So you're not always in one spot, you're always moving a bit around in the Sofia Medical University, which is really good. There's also the anatomy auditorium, which is strictly for learning anatomy, which is really good. You get really hands-on with the cadavers. You learn about your bones, ligaments, joints, nervous system, everything. All the part of the body you need to learn to become a dentist or a doctor. Outside the Sofia Medical University, we have a tram line and buses, as well as underground metro, which is literally at the footstep of the university, which makes it so convenient. If you want to go for a meal to the restaurant, you don't always have to get a taxi. You can literally just jump on the bus or the tram or the metro and literally end up to the other side of Sofia, which is really convenient. So yeah, if you have any questions, comment them down below and iGeneration will get back to you. So at Sofia Medical University, the professors are really nice and they're really helpful. The English is actually surprisingly really good. Your class will all be English speakers, so obviously your professor will also be English speaking. So it's really good, you can actually communicate a lot, and if you don't understand anything, you can always ask the professor to repeat what they said or say it in a different way, and they always do that for you, so it's really, really good and they're really helpful, honestly. I was really shocked when I saw them myself, so it was really good. So the education system at Sofia Medical University is broken down into two sections. So there's seminars and lectures. So your seminars consist of yourself and a small group of people, about 10 to 12 people, and you have your professor. It's a really small group, and then you have your professor, and then there's a lot of face-to-face teaching going on, a lot like a small classroom really, which is really good and really helpful if you're ever stuck with anything. Your small group is really, really convenient, honestly. And then you have your lectures, which is a very big hall where the full, faculty's in there, like all the students from medicine or all the students from dentistry. So there will be about 100 students, over 100 students sometimes. And right at the bottom of the hall, there will be a lecturer, and he will be, he'll have a presentation and he'll be talking through the course. And it's a lot like University of England, where you're all in a hall and you quietly sit down without talking. Whereas seminars, you're in a smaller group, there's a lot more one-to-one, you're free to talk, ask questions, discuss the topic, which is really good and honestly really helpful. So yeah, that's that. So at the Sofia Medical University, the exam sessions are broken down into 2 semesters. So there's the winter semester when you first start, which is around end of October, early September. That's when you start, and then the first semester ends around March time, and then you get a little break to go home, and then when you come back mid-Marchish, you come back, and then that's when your second semester is, from March all the way till July. So in those 2 semesters you'll have your exams at the end, and those exams are quite important, so it's good to prepare for those. And then throughout your semesters you'll have your colloquiums, which are just small quizzes and tests you'll do in class, in your seminar classes, to discuss the topic and just to, before you end the topic you just do the colloquium, which is really good. A lot of students are worried about failing their end of semester exams, which are literally nothing to stress about. It's so easy. You get a lot of resits, and you get about 3-4 tries before you can move on, and you can also carry your exams onto the following year if it's something you've struggled a lot with. So a lot of students do tend to pass in their resits, and 3rd or 4th resit, which is really helpful. So don't always worry about failing, because it's so normal to fail. So yeah, thank you for watching, and if you've got any questions or concerns, do get in touch. Phone number's here and the email will be here, and do comment down below if you've got any questions regarding the course, the stay, the admission, everything. Get in touch at iGeneration. A consultant from iGeneration will get back to you.